Hi, hi! So, what we're talking about today is lips. I think it's super important to have a bold lip, especially if you're going somewhere that you just want to be, I don't know, paid attention to, like the grocery store or Target, because who doesn't? So, first thing I like to do to make sure I have a fantastic, long lasting lip is the lip exfoliator. I love this thing. My lips get dry and it's not fantastic. So I really like to buff off that extra stuff, extra skin and stuff. Has a nice little. I've used mine quite a bit. You can tell I really do like this stuff. It's got little beads and stuff in it to help buff away dead skin, anything that's going to get in the way of keeping your lipstick on there. So I really just dab it on right here. And I'm going to rub it specifically in dry spots, like right here where your lips meet. It's a good dry spot. Alright, so be right back. Once you've done that, grab yourself a tissue and remove it. Now I have soft lips. So next step would be my lip stain. I like to do, this is just sample size. I promise that more product comes in the actual size, but I have not ordered this one. So I'm going to show you the sample size that they sent me in my presenter's kit. That's what it's called. Sorry, I have a lot of brain farts. So anyhow, this is the lip stain. Lip stains are going to stay on your lip for 24 hours, 15, 24 hours. 15 if like you're kissing people with chapstick. Let me tell you something, our lip stuff will stay, but what I've learned is if you are engaging in with somebody who's wearing chapstick, the oils or the Vaseline or whatever it is that they use in that chapstick will just take your lip stuff right off. So, you know, if you deal with a more evolved man who takes care of himself, keep in mind that his chapstick might be ruining your lips. So, just my little 2-cent tip. I'm going to be using the lip stain in Saucy. And I really like using darker lip stains because it's not going to be the same type of color as a lipstick. It's not going to be like opaque over your lips. It shows a more natural shade. It doesn't like leave anything on top of your lips. It's they feel soft and natural. It doesn't feel like there's anything on your lips when you're using a stain, but the color is so bold and strong. So I'm using Saucy today, which is dark red, and I don't like to use a whole lot of product, especially on the first application. I find that if I use a lot of product, I'm just sliding it around. So I like to layer in thin layers, and this is a crazy red color. I love, 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 love to do bare minimum makeup with a red lip. I just feel like it's so powerful. So having your lashes long and black and your face opaque and white and your lips bright red, it's such a classic romantic Hollywood look. All right. I got a little too much on this side. Beauty fail. This is my little dumb trick, okay? Another 2 cents from Emily, which is probably dumb, but I like to dry my lip stain by pulling my lips over my teeth and just blowing some air. People think I'm crazy, but that's how I like to dry my lips. Actually, I shouldn't say people. I just had a sister call me out for it, so I've been super self-conscious about it ever since, in a funny way. I'm not mad she called me out for it. It just, you know, I just felt like everybody did that, you know? I don't know, like opening your mouth when you put on mascara. I thought everybody did that. And everybody does, unless you train yourself not to, which I've done, so. Because I don't want to be like everybody else. Alright, I'm going to do a second coat on this lip stain because I'm really feeling this red today. Now, one of the things that I've learned about the lip stains is that the thicker the application, the longer it takes to dry. So if you do anything with your lips before it's dry, it will move or lessen the color or whatever. So if you have a thick application on, give it plenty of time to dry before you do anything else with it. Alrighty. So again, quick recap today. I have the Glorious Touch Primer, Mineral Touch Foundation, Liquid Foundation. I have the concealer. I have concealer on, guys, because I have acne and bags under my eyes. Then I have the Sculpting Trio, the bronze and the highlight. And I also use the bronzer in my brows. And then I've got on the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, which if you did not watch the tutorial for that, go watch it right now because you need this in your life. And I finished it off with the lip tint in Scarlet. So I think it was, no, it was not Scarlet, guys. That was the wrong name. The lip tint is called Saucy. Saucy. So check out the link under the bio. I will have a link there for all of these products. The first kit, of course, that I told you guys about is going to be the primer, the foundation, and the Sculpting Trio, and your concealer all in one package. That's a really fantastic package. If you're looking to start or to revamp your makeup routine, that's where I would start, especially if you're having skin problems. You want to start from the bottom out. So if you're looking to change over your makeup and you need just a quick, simple redo, that's where I would start. And then of course I will have links for the mascara and the lip stain. Oh, I also want to show you guys, so the reason why I told you it's so important to keep it dry, give it time to dry, is because you can kiss things, people, without transferring your lips. It must be dry for this to happen. So, back of my hand, dry lips. How crazy is that? And it will stay like this all day. Now the difference, or not a difference, caution, if you put chapstick on, it may lighten your color throughout the day because you're adding a softener, basically. You're adding like that oil is what would remove these powder pigments. So if you put it on gently, carefully, just in this area where your lips may dry out, just because that's, you know, we breathe and we talk a lot right through there. So of course you have minerals on your face. It may dry out your lips a little bit right there. I put a dab of chapstick right in the center of my lips, and that's the only thing that I do to my lips all day. Make sure that you're not wiping or rubbing after you put that chapstick on. Once it dries, you'll be fine again. But anytime you have an oil or moisture on your lips, it is going to make those minerals susceptible to movement. So keep in mind as well, when you're kissing, as long as you're kissing against a dry surface, you should be fine. But if you're kissing somebody who's got chapstick on or coconut oil on their lips, it is going to affect your lip stain. So it doesn't mean that it's going to come off. It doesn't mean that it's going to completely wipe off. It just means that you need to be mindful and maybe pat it dry or something like that before you continue on with your day, and especially before you touch it or smear it. Have happy smiles, ladies.